Relaxed performances are a great way for families to attend the theater who might not otherwise be able to do so. Here at A Noise Within, we wanted to share how we produced our relaxed performance of A Christmas Carol in the hopes that it would encourage other organizations to do the same.
What are sensory disorders? What are some things for you to...
The first thing that was really important for us was to start with training. And when you're doing a training, you want to make sure that everyone who is in the building on the day of the performance is there. We partnered with a consultant, Dr. Ivor Wiener from the California State University of Northridge, and he really helped at the beginning ensure that as we started down this path, we were hitting all of the steps that we needed to do.
On the outside, the appearance, but yet internally there might be a lot of conflict.
The training for staff and all those who work in the theater, especially the actors, is just to know the characteristics. What kind of behaviors might they see that day? And it's also important to let those individuals know where those behaviors might be coming from. Also to think about some of the things you can do inside the auditorium as well as outside. So for instance, in the auditorium, obviously house lights are up.
You want to make sure that you don't have a lot of bright lights or strobe lights in the performance. You also, with the sound, you want to reduce sound levels so there's not really shocking or loud sounds.
The director or the producer of the show can think about possible scenes that might cause some anxiety. Shortening the production. Many of these individuals do not have a very long attention span, so shortening the production is great.
In the lobby, you want to try to implement a quiet or safe area where attendees can go so that they can feel safe or have a moment to relax.
Sometimes they have art and crafts to do, or just some soft couches or pillows where kids can take time to regulate and then go back into the production. When families arrive, it's very dependent on the staff to make them feel very welcome, because for many of these families, places are not very welcoming, especially when their kids are seen as out of control.
We also are inviting our actors to come up to the lobby both before and after the performance so that the participants are able to engage with them directly. They can see the costumes, they can see how the costumes work, they can see what's behind the mask, and so that any scary elements that are in the show become familiar.
We got to see the characters and the costumes beforehand, so that really helped him not be frightened of the ghosts.
The goal of us doing this relaxed performance is really to provide accessibility for all members of our community to come in.
You're reaching out and thinking about a community that is often ostracized. Their kids are ostracized, they're left out, they're isolated. And so giving families an opportunity to share in an experience together, that not only strengthens the family, but it strengthens the relationship between the theater and the community.
This particular performance was so perfect because I didn't have to stress out if he made a little noise.
And we could be close, which was really nice, and everybody was really welcoming before and after.
It's one thing to be accepting of families with autism, it's another thing to be embraced, and today we were embraced.
These relaxed performances are so important to the families and the kids that attend them, and I really hope that other theaters can learn from this and make it their own so that we can see theater become more accessible and welcoming across the board.